Are you a huge wrestling fan? Do you enjoy watching the WWE? If so, then check out Wrestling Discussions, my second podcast that's available on all streaming platforms where I discuss WWE topics. So tune in today. Wel- Welcome to this bonus episode of Aspiring Discussions. I'm your host, Ashley Janae, and I just want to thank you all for tuning in for this cannot miss episode where I will be discussing the importance of counting your blessings, especially in the world we live in today. So let's get into it. So I hope everyone had a very great Thanksgiving, spending time with family and friends around the dinner table, enjoying some turkey, dressing, maybe some ham, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, some greens, or green beans, or mashed potatoes with some sweet potato or pumpkin pie. Or some red velvet cake for all my red velvet lovers out there. And I'm probably making y'all hungry just talking about food. And I also hope all of my sports lovers checked out all of the football games that came on. And I must say that Detroit is definitely looking really good this year, even though the Bears did come close. But I think Detroit have a good chance to make it to the Super Bowl. And then the Packers, on the other hand, did do a very great job against the Dolphins. So those were definitely great games to watch. And if you all were able to do these things on Thanksgiving, you should definitely count your blessings because there are so many people who probably didn't even enjoy their Thanksgiving this year because they probably didn't have anyone to spend it with, probably wasn't able to buy any food, and they probably tried going to the food pantry or the turkey giveaways, but it was probably too late because the places probably ran out of food or people couldn't get off of work in time to go or they just didn't have anyone to go for them. And you also have a lot of people out here that are hungry and homeless, sleeping on bus stops, trains, the parks, and in their cars because they lost their homes, or even worse, sleeping on the sidewalks. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like throwing away food because again, there are so many people out here that's hungry. So it's best to try to use those Thanksgiving leftovers as much as possible. And just in general, don't throw away food because you just never know what another person may be going through. So, and then another thing is you all could just see it's a lot of hardships out here. And if you didn't experience any of those hardships this year, you definitely need to count your blessings and thank God. Because that could have been you homeless, that could have been you starving, struggling to put food on the table, waiting in line at the food pantry or church, hoping you can get a turkey, wondering if you're going to have enough money for Thanksgiving dinner and to pay rent or mortgage since Thanksgiving and rent slash mortgage time is around the same time. So you just really never know the challenges people may be going through at this time. So that's why it's so crucial to just count your blessings. Be thankful for the little things in life. Be thankful you was able to have Thanksgiving dinner and you do have shelter over your head. Just be thankful for that. And another reason why some people may not have had a good Thanksgiving is because last year some people was probably surrounded by all of their relatives at the dinner table or the living room watching the football or maybe basketball games or probably playing board games. And this year one or two of the relatives may have passed away or maybe they went out of town. So it's obviously not the same because they not with you like they was last year. So that's definitely a sad situation. And it will probably make some people not want to celebrate any major holidays because of that. So that's why it's so important to not take anything for granted and cherish the moments that you do spend with family and friends because you never know what next year may bring or what tomorrow may bring. So just take advantage of every moment and whatever of every moment you have with family. And then also, whatever beef you may have with a relative, try to end it or let God take care of it. Because one thing you don't want to face is regret. Regret that you didn't make peace with your loved ones or regret that you didn't try to make peace. So that's why it's so important to just create the best memories possible with family and friends. And if you don't have the best relationship with your family, then that's understandable because everyone's situation is different and things unfortunately can happen to where it's complicated to have a healthy relationship with family. But if you tried everything you could and still no results, then you're going to have to create memories with yourself, maybe with some friends you can trust, or maybe your coworkers, because some people do work on holidays, and I'm a living witness of working on holidays, so it's definitely true. I remember working at a restaurant that should have been closed on Thanksgiving, but of course they wanted to make their money. But thankfully, I got off in time to where I was able to spend time with family. But other than that, it's never too late to pray for a better relationship with family, if that's what you desire. But if you did celebrate Thanksgiving with all of your relatives last year and this year on happy terms, then definitely give God thanks and also count your blessings because you would be amazed on how many people's Thanksgiving were not the same as last year. So it's definitely something to be thankful for. And the older I get, I realize that Thanksgiving is every day. It's not just that one day out of the year, it's every day because there is so much to be thankful for. Because as I mentioned earlier, you never know what the next person may be going through. You may think your situation is worse, but you never know. Another person's situation might be worse. So just be thankful for the things in life, like waking up in the morning to start your day, being able to get out of bed, thankful for food in the refrigerator. And it's okay if it's only a loaf of bread, grape jelly, eggs, and milk. Be thankful for that because it could have been nothing in the refrigerator at all. Be thankful for a job where you're getting some income. And no, it may not be the money that you desire to make, but always remember you can do more with your life to where you can multiply in the future. But always remember that every success story has its trials and tribulations, and you have to start somewhere to build yourself up. And also be thankful that you have transportation to get around your city. Even if that check engine light is on, be thankful that the car even started up. And it's just a reminder that the car needs attention and that God already has it worked out for you. Because trust me, I've been there before and I know that feeling, but just be thankful to have a car, even though it's not a Benz, a Range, a BMW, Tesla, Rolls Royce, or a Jag. Just be thankful for that 2013 Nissan Sentra, if that is the car you have, or any other basic model car. So the message behind this bonus episode is just to always count your blessings and don't take anything for granted in life because you never know. That's going to do it for this bonus episode of Inspiring Discussions. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will be coming out with a new episode soon. So be on the lookout. And if anyone is interested, I do have some merch that's available on my website. And I will leave that info in the description box with my Linktree info. So again, thank you all so much. Stay safe. God bless you all. And happy holidays.